According to the anti-sexual violence organization RAINN, a person is sexually assaulted in America every 68 seconds. To make matters worse, a new study revealing those victims are left with thousands of dollars in unpaid medical bills as a result. ABC's Alexis Christoforous has the troubling details.
Survivors of sexual violence have lived through the unthinkable, but experts tell us when they seek medical treatment, many are forced to foot the bill.
Survivors often go to the emergency room, but there's a problem, which is that going to the emergency room is incredibly expensive.
In a recent study, Dr. Samuel Dickman found that there are tens of thousands of sexual assault victims who, on average, are hit with nearly $4,000 in medical bills, costs they're expected to pay out of pocket.
What I've heard from many patients who've been in this situation is that they simply didn't go to the emergency room after they were raped or sexually assaulted.
Back in 1994, the Violence Against Women Act became federal law. But Dr. Dickman says the legislation doesn't fully protect victims, especially those who are uninsured. Survivors of sexual assault need emergency care for things like physical injuries, STI testing, emergency contraception, acute mental health care, as well as forensic exams used by law enforcement to criminally prosecute suspects.
We know that the Violence Against Women Act only covers a small fraction of that, really only the part that's for law enforcement purposes.
So what can be done? Dr. Dickman says the Violence Against Women Act should be expanded to include all medical care that victims need. And secondly, more states should expand Medicaid so more victims will be covered.
I don't think you need to be a doctor to appreciate that someone who has gone through the trauma of being sexually assaulted or raped needs medical care, and they shouldn't be expected or asked to pay thousands of dollars for those medical services.
Alexis Christoforous, ABC News.